As men move beyond the age of 50, the body begins to undergo gradual but significant physiological changes, many of which are not immediately visible. One of the most important changes occurs within the circulatory system. Blood vessels, which were once flexible and responsive, slowly begin to lose their elasticity. In younger years, arteries expand and contract efficiently with each heartbeat, allowing blood to flow smoothly throughout the body. Over time, however, these vessels can become stiffer. This reduced flexibility means the heart must work harder to push blood forward, and circulation may not feel as strong or efficient as it once did. Slower circulation does not usually happen overnight. It develops quietly over decades due to a combination of natural aging, lifestyle habits, stress, and nutritional patterns. As the inner lining of blood vessels ages, it may produce lower levels of nitric oxide, a compound that helps vessels relax and widen. When this relaxation response weakens, blood flow may not adapt as quickly to the body's needs, especially during physical activity. This can contribute to feelings of reduced stamina, slower recovery after exertion, and occasional fatigue. Another important factor is muscle mass. After 50, men naturally experience a gradual decline in lean muscle tissue if they are not actively maintaining it through resistance training or regular physical activity. Muscle plays a significant role in circulation because contracting muscles help push blood back toward the heart. When muscle mass decreases, this pumping assistance becomes less effective, which can further contribute to the sense that circulation is not as strong as it once was. Hormonal shifts also influence vascular health. Testosterone levels tend to decline gradually with age, and while this is a normal part of aging, it can influence energy levels, body composition, and even aspects of cardiovascular function. Changes in hormone balance may indirectly affect how blood vessels respond and how efficiently oxygen and nutrients are delivered to tissues. Lifestyle factors accumulated over many years also begin to show their effects after 50. Decades of sedentary habits, high stress levels, poor sleep, processed food consumption, and inadequate hydration can all impact blood vessel integrity. Even mild dehydration can reduce plasma volume, making blood slightly thicker and potentially affecting how easily it flows through the vessels. Over time, these small factors combine, amplifying the natural aging process within the circulatory system. Additionally, the heart itself changes with age. While it remains remarkably strong, the heart muscle can become slightly thicker and less compliant. This does not mean it fails to function, but it may not respond to physical stress with the same efficiency it once did. The body compensates in various ways, but the overall experience can include reduced endurance and longer recovery times. It is important to understand that slower circulation in men over 50 is not necessarily a disease. It is often a reflection of biological aging combined with lifestyle influences. However, awareness is crucial. When men recognize that their vascular system requires more intentional support, they can take proactive steps to maintain its health. Regular movement becomes more essential, not less. Hydration becomes more strategic. Nutrient intake must support vessel flexibility, heart strength, and blood quality. The good news is that the circulatory system remains highly responsive to positive change, even after 50. Blood vessels can improve their function with consistent physical activity, particularly walking, strength training, and moderate cardiovascular exercise. Proper hydration supports blood volume and flow. Balanced nutrition rich in vegetables, fruits, healthy fats, and essential minerals helps maintain vessel integrity. Stress management plays a role as well, since chronic stress can constrict blood vessels and elevate blood pressure over time. Understanding that circulation naturally slows and vessels gradually lose flexibility empowers men to shift from passive aging to active maintenance. Instead of assuming fatigue or reduced stamina is simply inevitable, they can recognize it as a signal to support their cardiovascular system more intentionally. The body may change with age, but it does not stop responding to smart, consistent habits. After 50, circulation becomes less about speed and more about efficiency. Supporting that efficiency through hydration, movement, nutrition, and recovery can make a meaningful difference in daily energy, resilience, and overall vitality. Aging is unavoidable, but decline is not entirely fixed. With awareness and deliberate action, men can continue to support healthy blood flow well into later decades of life. When most people think about hydration, they think only about drinking enough water. While fluid intake is essential for survival and overall health, optimal hydration involves more than just consuming plain water. True hydration depends on how well the body absorbs, distributes, and retains that fluid at the cellular level. This is where mineral balance becomes critically important, especially for men over 50. Water does not function alone inside the body. It works in partnership with electrolytes, minerals such as sodium, potassium, magnesium, and chloride, which help regulate fluid balance inside and outside cells. These minerals create electrical gradients that allow cells to maintain proper volume, support nerve signaling, and facilitate muscle contractions, including the steady rhythm of the heart. Without adequate electrolytes, water can pass through the body quickly without being efficiently utilized. As men age, their bodies often become less efficient at regulating fluid balance. The sensation of thirst may decline slightly, making it easier to become mildly dehydrated without realizing it. Kidney function, while still effective, may not adjust as quickly to fluid shifts as it did in younger years. In addition, certain medications commonly used after 50 can influence electrolyte balance or increase fluid loss. These factors make mineral-supported hydration more important than ever. When someone drinks large amounts of plain water without sufficient mineral intake, the body may dilute its existing electrolyte levels. This does not typically cause immediate problems in healthy individuals, but over time it can contribute to subtle imbalances. For example, sodium plays a key role in maintaining blood volume and supporting healthy circulation. Potassium works in opposition to sodium, helping regulate blood pressure and muscle function. Magnesium supports vascular relaxation and energy production. If these minerals are not present in appropriate amounts, hydration may not fully support cardiovascular efficiency. Optimal hydration means maintaining the right ratio between fluids and electrolytes. Think of it as a system of balance rather than a simple volume equation. The body constantly works to maintain equilibrium, and electrolytes help guide water to where it is needed most inside cells, within blood plasma, and in interstitial spaces. This balance directly influences circulation, energy levels, cognitive clarity, and physical endurance. For men over 50, proper mineral intake becomes especially valuable in supporting blood vessel function. Electrolytes assist in maintaining the electrical signals that regulate vascular tone. When mineral levels are balanced, blood vessels can respond more effectively to changes in activity levels, temperature, and stress. This adaptability contributes to smoother blood flow and more stable energy throughout the day. Sweating, even at mild levels during walking or light exercise, results in mineral loss. Many people replace the lost fluid but forget about replacing the minerals. Over time, this can contribute to fatigue, muscle cramping, or a general sense of low vitality. Supporting hydration with appropriate mineral intake helps prevent these issues and promotes more sustained performance. Diet plays a major role in maintaining this balance. Whole foods such as leafy greens, fruits, nuts, seeds, and unprocessed salts naturally contain electrolytes. However, modern dietary patterns often include processed foods that may provide excessive sodium without adequate potassium or magnesium. Achieving balance requires attention to overall nutrient quality rather than simply increasing salt or fluid intake indiscriminately. It is important to clarify that more is not always better. Excessive mineral supplementation without guidance can create its own imbalances. The goal is not extreme intake, but steady, moderate support aligned with the body's needs. Small adjustments, such as ensuring meals contain mineral-rich whole foods and staying consistently hydrated throughout the day, can make a meaningful difference. Hydration also affects blood viscosity, the thickness of blood. When properly hydrated with balanced electrolytes, blood maintains appropriate volume and flow characteristics. This supports oxygen delivery to tissues and helps the heart function efficiently. Even mild dehydration can reduce plasma volume, subtly influencing how hard the heart must work. Ultimately, optimal hydration is about synergy. Water provides the medium for life, but minerals provide the structure and direction. Together, they support circulation, nerve transmission, muscle performance, and cellular vitality. For men over 50, recognizing that hydration is not just about quantity, but about quality can lead to smarter daily habits. Instead of viewing water as a standalone solution, it becomes part of a broader strategy, one that includes mineral awareness, balanced nutrition, and consistent intake. When fluids and electrolytes work together in harmony, the body responds with improved efficiency, steadier energy, and better overall resilience. Adding a small pinch of mineral-rich salt to water may seem like a minor adjustment, but it reflects a deeper understanding of how hydration truly works inside the body. Salt has been misunderstood for years, often viewed only through the lens of excess consumption. While it is true that too much sodium from heavily processed foods can contribute to health concerns, naturally occurring mineral salts in moderate amounts play an essential role in supporting normal physiological function, especially for men over 50. Sodium is one of the primary electrolytes responsible for regulating fluid balance. It helps control how much water stays in the bloodstream versus how much moves into cells and tissues. When you drink plain water alone, particularly in larger quantities, the body may quickly filter and excrete some of it through urine if sodium levels are relatively low. A small amount of mineral salt can help the body retain and utilize water more effectively, supporting hydration at a cellular level rather than simply flushing fluids through the system. Beyond sodium, mineral-rich salts often contain trace elements such as magnesium, calcium, and potassium in small amounts. While these trace minerals are not present in large quantities, they contribute to the overall electrolyte environment that supports nerve impulses, muscle contractions, and vascular tone. This becomes particularly relevant as men age, because maintaining proper nerve and muscle signaling is directly connected to circulation and cardiovascular efficiency. The circulatory system depends on pressure gradients to move blood effectively, Sodium helps maintain blood volume by attracting and holding water in the bloodstream. Adequate blood volume ensures that the heart can pump efficiently and that oxygen and nutrients are delivered to tissues consistently. When sodium intake is extremely low without medical reason, some individuals may experience fatigue, lightheadedness, or reduced exercise tolerance due to lower circulating volume. In such cases, a balanced intake can help restore equilibrium. It is important to emphasize moderation. The goal is not to heavily salt water or dramatically increase sodium intake. Instead, the concept centers on adding a small pinch, just enough to complement the body's natural electrolyte balance. This approach is particularly helpful for individuals who engage in regular physical activity, sweat during exercise, or live in warmer climates where mineral loss through perspiration is more common. For men over 50, kidney function continues to regulate sodium carefully, but sensitivity to imbalances may increase with age. Certain medications, such as diuretics, can alter sodium and fluid balance. This makes awareness even more important. Supporting hydration with modest mineral intake can assist in maintaining stability, but individuals with medical conditions such as high blood pressure, heart disease, or kidney issues should always follow professional guidance regarding sodium consumption. Salt also plays a role in supporting nerve transmission. Electrical signals within the body depend on sodium and potassium gradients across cell membranes. These signals allow muscles to contract, including the heart muscle, and enable blood vessels to constrict and relax appropriately. When sodium levels are balanced, these processes function smoothly, supporting steady circulation and consistent energy levels. Another consideration is digestive support. Sodium contributes to the production of stomach acid, which assists in breaking down food and absorbing nutrients. Efficient digestion indirectly supports circulation by ensuring that essential vitamins and minerals needed for vascular health are properly absorbed. Inadequate stomach acid production can become more common with age, making balanced mineral intake even more relevant. There is also a behavioral benefit to adding a small pinch of mineral salt to water. The slight change in taste may encourage slower, more mindful drinking. Rather than consuming large volumes quickly, individuals may sip steadily throughout the day, promoting consistent hydration. Steady intake supports stable blood volume and reduces fluctuations that can affect energy and focus. It is essential to distinguish between natural mineral salts used thoughtfully and the excessive sodium often found in processed foods. Processed foods frequently contain high sodium levels combined with unhealthy fats and refined carbohydrates, creating a very different physiological effect. The simple addition of a modest amount of mineral salt to water, when combined with a balanced whole food diet, reflects a controlled and intentional approach. Ultimately, the purpose of adding a pinch of mineral-rich salt is to enhance hydration efficiency. It supports fluid retention in the right compartments, helps maintain blood volume, assists nerve and muscle function, and complements overall electrolyte balance. For men over 50 seeking practical ways to maintain circulation and vitality, this small adjustment can be part of a broader strategy centered on moderation, awareness, and daily consistency. Adding fresh lemon to water may appear to be a simple flavor enhancement, but its benefits extend beyond taste. For men over 50, small nutritional adjustments can play a meaningful role in supporting hydration, circulation, and overall vitality. Lemon provides natural compounds that complement proper fluid intake and contribute to a more balanced internal environment. One of the most notable components of lemon is vitamin C. This essential nutrient acts as an antioxidant, helping protect cells, including those lining the blood vessels, from oxidative stress. As the body ages, oxidative stress tends to increase due to environmental factors, metabolic processes, and accumulated lifestyle habits. The inner lining of blood vessels, known as the endothelium, plays a critical role in regulating circulation by helping vessels expand and contract efficiently. Vitamin C supports the health of this lining, which in turn supports smoother blood flow. Beyond its antioxidant properties, vitamin C contributes to collagen production. Collagen is a structural protein that provides strength and flexibility to connective tissues, including blood vessel walls. As men age, collagen production naturally declines, which may influence vascular elasticity. While lemon alone is not a solution to age-related changes, including vitamin C-rich foods as part of daily habits, supports the structural integrity of the circulatory system over time. Lemon also contains small amounts of potassium, an electrolyte that works alongside sodium to maintain fluid balance and support healthy blood pressure regulation. Potassium plays a key role in muscle function, including the contraction and relaxation of the heart muscle. Although the potassium content in a squeeze of lemon is modest, every source contributes to overall intake, particularly when combined with a nutrient-dense diet. Another advantage of adding lemon to water is its effect on palatability. Many people struggle to drink adequate fluids simply because plain water feels monotonous. A mild citrus flavor can make hydration more enjoyable, encouraging consistent intake throughout the day. Consistency is essential for maintaining stable blood volume and efficient circulation. When hydration becomes easier and more appealing, adherence naturally improves. Lemon water may also gently stimulate digestion. The sour taste can encourage saliva production and signal the stomach to prepare digestive enzymes. Proper digestion ensures better absorption of nutrients that support vascular health, such as magnesium, B vitamins, and antioxidants from other foods. Efficient nutrient absorption indirectly supports circulation by providing the building blocks required for cellular energy and vessel maintenance. Some people worry about acidity when consuming lemon. While lemon juice is acidic outside the body, it has an alkalizing effect after metabolism due to its mineral content. Maintaining a balanced internal pH environment supports enzyme activity and cellular function. However, it is important to note that the body tightly regulates blood pH regardless of diet. Lemon water should be viewed as a supportive dietary addition rather than a dramatic pH-altering solution. Hydration combined with small amounts of natural citrus may also support mild detoxification processes. The liver and kidneys are responsible for filtering and eliminating waste products. Adequate fluid intake assists these organs in functioning efficiently. Lemon adds natural plant compounds, including flavonoids, which have been studied for their antioxidant properties. These compounds contribute to the overall protective effect of a balanced diet. For men over 50, maintaining energy and stamina often becomes a priority. Proper hydration ensures that oxygen and nutrients are transported effectively through the bloodstream. Lemon enhances the experience of hydration while providing micronutrients that support cellular resilience. When cells receive sufficient oxygen and nutrients, they produce energy more efficiently, contributing to sustained daily performance. There is also a behavioral component to beginning the day with lemon. Enhanced water. Establishing a morning hydration ritual promotes awareness and intentionality. After several hours of sleep, the body naturally becomes slightly dehydrated. Rehydrating in the morning supports circulation and cognitive clarity. The refreshing taste of lemon can make this habit feel revitalizing, reinforcing long-term consistency. It is important to maintain balance and avoid extremes. Excessive lemon consumption may affect tooth enamel due to acidity, so drinking through a straw or rinsing the mouth with plain water afterward can help protect dental health. Moderation ensures benefits without unintended consequences. Ultimately, adding lemon to water represents a small but meaningful step toward optimized hydration. It provides vitamin C for vascular support, trace minerals for electrolyte balance, antioxidants for cellular protection, and improved taste to encourage consistency. While not a cure or instant solution, this simple addition aligns with a broader approach to supporting circulation and vitality through steady, practical daily habits.